Welcome back to the Black Bastard Video Podcast. It's your host, Max Road, the video hunting shark, rewinding tapes, checking out those trailers, and getting rid of those videos we no longer want nor need. All right, been on a bit of a hiatus, okay? They're high, and they hate us. No, in fact, I was under the weather. I had the flu. And for the first time in maybe ever, I decided to ride it out without taking any medicine. Only medicine I had, wipe the sweat off real quick. To be frank, I'm probably still sick. But, that first stage, how's it for you guys? Like, can you tell when it's coming? It's not here yet, but you know something's off. You're like, gosh, I was having a good time in life. Now I got to deal with this. So yeah, I felt off. What day is it? It's Monday the 9th or the 8th. Monday the 8th. Got a computer now. I mean, I've always had a computer, but this is the first time I'm setting up the laptop to check things whilst I do the podcast. Yeah, it's the 8th of Monday. It's the 8th of Monday. It's the 8th of September, Monday. I felt off a solid week ago. And then the next day I woke up and you can feel it. You can feel a little scratchy. I was like, hey, all right. I know what this is leading to. It's going to lead to feeling congested. I'm going to feel like I'm burning up. Then my body's going to go into shock. And I'm going to start getting the shivers. And I'll feel a little phlegmy. I mean, not just phlegmy. I'm going to start like, the phlegm is going to start like, exiting my body through my nose. And then after that, we're here right now, where we're at right now, 1 week later. I was like, you know what, man? I'm just going to eat fruit, vegetables, water, and Black Bastard coffee. I don't like taking anything in pill form. I don't even take vitamins. Some people are like, oh, you're sick. And I had one of my managers, right? Believe it or not, even though I'm the owner and operator of Black Bastard Video, I still have to answer to someone. So, yeah, one of my managers was like, no, you gotta take flu medicine. It's like, I've taken flu medicine in the past, and I still felt like crap. So I said, nah. And it was only legit one day in which I felt like I'd rather be home. But I wouldn't be home. Because on the day I was off from my other thing, I still went out in the world. But like, being home is not going to make me feel better. So yeah, I don't believe in medicine. I don't believe in painkillers either. Just ride it out, man. What's the worst that can happen? All right. Let's get this party started quickly, right? Yeah, they try to shoot me up with dope. I said, nope, not doing it. All right, this tape right here which I need to watch sooner than not. I paid out for this, and I didn't even know what the heck I was buying. This particular place in which I get VHS tapes from, they're usually about 10 cents a tape. Average. But for some reason, Takashi Mics with 2 eyes audition was $10. It was like, you lucky I'm stoned right now, because if I was in my right mind, I would have passed on this movie. The kinkiest, creepiest, most pungently sexual horror film in recent memory, as macabre. I remember when I was a kid, I thought it was macabre. Macabre. Is it macabre or macabre? Bruh, is it macabre or bruh? Is it macabre? I hate when people say my name a certain way. My real name is Malcolm, alright? My real name is Max. Last name is not Road, alright? Real name is Malcolm. And I cannot stand, it's usually black women, Malcolm. If I wasn't at this job right now, I would just walk off before I curse you out. Saying my name like you've known me since we were in middle school. Malcolm. It's Malcolm, you stupid. Macabre. Bruh. As a jewel inlaid dagger. Let's read that a little faster, okay? We fell asleep and it's only like 7 words. The kinkiest, creepiest, most pungently sexual horror film in recent memory, as macabre as a jewel inlaid dagger. Jewel inlaid dagger. Like the Ashanti dagger in Golden Child. Yeah, I need to put this on the watch list. Alright, so I'm Max Road, the video hunting shark, right? But I'm not the only video hunting shark. Okay? I don't know if anyone else has coined the phrase video hunting shark. I don't think so. I'm the one who came up with it, okay? VHS, video hunting shark. But I've employed 100, to be exact, video hunting sharks out there to hunt for tapes, because I can't be everywhere at once. I can't be across the whole Bay Area, you know? So I printed out Black Bastard video membership cards, 100 to be exact, and I handed out every single one of those cards to those that I thought were worthy of being Black Bastard video members. And I told them, this card is free. But if you could, while you're out there in the world, if you have any videotapes in your basement or attic or cupboard or armoire, a closet, shoebox, could you give me a call? Yes, one of my video hunt sharks, Maria. Is it Marie or Maria? Marie? I think it's Maria. I don't think I just like, yeah, there are some video hunters, sharks, that give me tapes for absolutely free. But Marie wasn't playing no games. She wanted her money. Okay? And I had to pay her for these. Up close and personal. What am I looking at? What did you show me? Japanese release of King Kong. King Kong versus Mecha Godzilla. King Kong versus the hell is this? I don't know who this is. And King Kong versus I don't know who this is either. To be honest with you, I haven't watched any of them. Maybe one. My go-to one, though, however, which is not one that Marie gave me, or Maria. Yo, shout out to her daughter. One day I'm at Alamany Flea Market, being the Alamaniac that I am, and Maria's daughter comes up to me with, she's like, Max, I got some tapes. I'm like, yeah? And I can't remember the tape. I can't. But it was something super rare. Really rare. And I was like, yo, it's good having a mafia of sharks out there, you know? But yeah, this is my go-to. Like, such a generic, it's not as cool as the other ones over here. This is King Kong Escapes. In fact, it's not a Godzilla, it's a King Kong tape, dork. Yeah, King Kong Escapes. I think I have 2 of these. Play Dead. No, I have 1. But I saw it again, and it was a cut box. It was like, this is so weird. I had to do a double take. I was like, did I sell my Play Dead? Such a great cover, right? Ghost Riders on the Storm. The back cover of this, and this is a holy grail of mine, her with the shotgun. Even though I don't think the teacher ever got the shotgun, but this reminds me of Fortress. Not the one with Christopher Lambert, but the one with the Australian Fortress. Me and my cousin watched that back in 1985, 86. In the back of Grandma's house, in the little TV. Yeah. My cousin was a prick, right? But when he wasn't a prick, like, that was like, no, honestly, it wasn't like, he was my best friend. I think as we got older, it's just like, you wish that dynamic can stay, you know? You're just like, I want my cousin to be the older cousin, and then you realize, you know, he wasn't as powerful as you thought he was. He was 14 years old, you know? He just was older. He came first, so of course he had power over you. He had mental power over you, and physical. And then the physical, you know, you start getting bigger. Next thing you know, you're towering over him. And he never feels good when you have to, you know, kick your cousin's ass who's older than you. It's like beating up your dad. Dad be talking all crazy. You're like, you know, I can't even say the words out loud, you know? It's just... Alright, this is a perfect segue right here. This particular laser disc player, right, or video disc player, the Magnavox video disc player, some guy is selling this down in Southern California on Craigslist. And after this podcast, I'm going to email him and say, hey, dude, why don't you send that to me in the mail to Northern California, okay? I need that. Let me get that. So this is Leonard Nimoy talking about the technological wizardry of the video disc player, the Magnavision, which would eventually be known as laser disc player, dude. Which is, like I said, it's the perfect slice. Black Bastard. It's a perfect segue into laser disc land, dude. All right. So we're getting back on track. Beginning of the season, we were going A through Z of my LDs. And then I got bored. It was monotonous. So I switched it up and I went cut box life. And then I went clamshell life. And then I went big box life. And then I did recent pickup life. Now we're back to cut box life. And now we're back to laser disc life, dude. Alright. This right here, not something I was seeking out, nor was I even excited when I found it. The only excitement was that there was a laser disc at Goodwill. Never see laser discs at Goodwill. So, you know, I was like, alright, I'll go ahead and get Stakeout. Still haven't watched it. I should watch it. Richard Dreyfuss, he's just like, all I care about, I care for you in two things, and that's Jaws and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I don't care about What About Bob. I don't care about Always. I don't care about okay, 2.5. Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and Stand By Me. What else is Richard Dreyfuss in? This culturally insensitive movie right here. That's what he's in. Krippendorf's Tribe. I just saw a trailer for this earlier. Quest for Camelot. Put that on the watch list. Quick change. This movie right here is sad. It's so sad. That's what I thought the city was like. And it probably still is. When I say the city, I mean New York City, right? I know San Francisco, man. But, yeah, that's what I thought the city was like. This place is so effed up. Raquel Welch, what I be there. Yo, I'm not the, look, man. If you think I know anything about Laserdisc, right? I don't. I don't know nothing, man. Okay? I don't know anything. Okay? I don't know what ratio means. I don't know none of this stuff, man. Okay? So if you're here at Black Bastard Video thinking I'm about to like break down the aspect ratio of this movie, and look, this is a widescreen movie, all right? That's what you need to know if you care. Aspect ratio. Where does it say? Who cares? Give a damn. Still got the amoeba sticker on there. Don't waste our time peeling off the amoeba sticker. We didn't come here to watch you do things. We didn't come here to watch you wipe the sweat off your forehead. Show us the laser disc. Show us the laser disc, you liar. Okay, man. Jeez, laser disc. How gorgeous is that, huh? Is it coming in clear? I say, Mom, is it coming in clear? So happy, yes, you what it is. More than. She's singing, she's singing Naturally Born Bad. Wow, I didn't know that. I'm watching Crow Salvation, and within the Crow Salvation, she's singing the song that Julia, what's her name? Julia Dreyfus? Julia Lewis. Julia Lewis, not Julia Louis Dreyfus. They're singing in Natural Born Killers. You know, I gotta stop introducing Natural Born Killers to ladies that I date, okay? I really do. Because it's like, you watch movies like that with your girl, and she wants to live it out. You do too. Next thing you know, your life is in chaos, and you find yourself in a penitentiary doing life. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's all you want to give us, dude? Just open it up and close it real quick, dude? Sorry. How gorgeous is that? That's even better. I don't even think I even, like, if you put a gun in my head and was like, yo, what's the inside of that laser disc look like? I'll be like, oh, this a trifold? That's new to me. Dude, do you even watch your laser disc? Yeah, I do. I be chilling. I feel like Don King or something, wiping sweat off of me. Yeah, I think I'm still sick. I'm not. It's actually very balmy right now, man. The weather sucks. What are you even showing us? I heard they borrowed this car, right, from Rain Man, right? I remember they were talking about this back in the day, that they returned that car all effed up to the owners. Hey, don't judge me, okay? And yeah, don't judge me. Hey, don't judge me. Look, I have no biases towards towards art. I just don't. Like, I'll watch anything. Like, if it's digestible, I'll watch it, you know? If it suits my palate, I'll watch it, right? Because it's a story, and there's probably something to learn. No, more than likely, there is something to learn from this story, right? And this surprised me right here. It surprised me how dark Rainbow Bright is. It's like the same with Care Bears. Like, Care Bears is really dark. This is a very rare laser disc.
Children's Video Library presents Rainbow Bright in her newest adventure.
Rainbow!
The Mighty Monstro Merc Menace. You know Rainbow Bright. With over 7 million units sold, she's the hottest selling toy in Mattel's history.
My belt's energized.
She has a 1985 advertising and promotion budget from Hallmark of $35 million. That's twice as much as in '84. She's quite the television celebrity, too. Her 3 1984 TV programs were so popular that there are 2 more on the way for 1985.
Rainbow! Starlight! I'll need the rainbow energy from the river.
All this, and brains, too. Watch as Rainbow Bright and the Color Kids match wits against Murky and Lurky. Not to mention the sinister Monstro Merc. Rainbow Bright in the mighty Monstro Merc Menace. At $29.95, collect all the Rainbow Bright adventures, only from Children's Video Library.
I'll tie a string around your finger so you don't forget.
All right. Got race in Arizona. When you talk about a rehard, this is the #1 rehard right here. Every time I'm with a girl, right? Every time I'm with a girl who's basically wifey, man, and this thing starts becoming to fruition, I get cold feet. I'm putting it out there right now. That no way in hell does Max Road want a Max Road Jr. No, not until now that I realized that this movie was not called The Dating Game, and it's a spin on the dating game. It's the Reigns game. Never wanted to watch it. Actually, maybe I do, because of these right here. I bought it because of the artwork. I'm pretty sure the artist who did this is the same person who painted Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom poster, and Goonies, and name them. I lost one of these laser discs, and when I was only at maybe 1,200, I could not find. I think it was this one I couldn't find, but I love this. I grew up on Ray Bradbury. Ray Bradbury theater was like Twilight Zone for the 80s. I love old. I love Ray Harryhausen, right? But I love these old double features. Anytime I see them, it's hard for me to say no. But man, let me tell you, I've been doing a lot better when it comes to frivolously spending my money on VHS and Laserdisc. Doing a lot better. Like I went to Alamany yesterday, and there was things there I was just like, ooh, I want that, ooh, I want that, ooh, I want that. And I just said, no, man. No. Oh, Max Road has gone soft. How are you going to call yourself the video hunting shark when you're not taking a bite out of VHS tapes and Laserdisc? Oh, and there were Laserdiscs yesterday. And in the past, when I had a IDGF attitude, right? Yeah, I would have bought those LDs for $5 a pop. I would have bought at least 5 of the ones I saw. I just said no. I ended up calling my guy, Russell from Ukai, and telling him, hey, Time Bandits, I want that, okay? And I have Time Bandits, but I don't have that particular, I think it's the first release on Laserdisc. Yeah, say, hey man, I need that. Hold it for me for next week. Why didn't you just get it today? Wasn't thinking clearly. I was thinking clearly. I was thinking you have to be frugal, okay? And I spent $1. That's it. Time Bandits. Laserdisc. He wants 5, they're offering 10 here. Plus shipping, of course. So it's a good deal. I have the Criterion Collection. I have the widescreen edition, but I want that first release, that first Paramount release. Japanese release of BMX Bandits, $100. Anybody got BMX Bandits on Laserdisc out there? You want to part with it? Send it to 420 Stoner Drive, San Francisco, California. All right, we got REM. This is a vibe right here. I throw this on. I'm not leaving until it's over. Okay, I'm gonna be late for my other thing. Okay, such a vibe right here, man. I'm not in the fashion industry. I want to be. That movie, very inspiring. Like the year in which I like started to embark going to fashion shows, which in 2022 that was something very new for me, man. That really blew my mind. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. What the hell am I doing? What am I doing here at a freaking fashion show? Some guy, he was somebody too. I'm glad I didn't listen to him, man. You know. But I got the validation I was possibly, maybe was looking for. You need to be on that stage. Moi, a model.
At the hottest fashion event of the year, there's been a murder.
He was not a nice man.
2 reporters are on the case.
What's his name? The dead guy.
I don't speak French.
And everyone is a suspect. Critics call Ready to Wear smart, sexy, and fun. A 4-star hit raised Playboy. And Rolling Stone says, hop on and enjoy the ride of the year's most seductive comedy. Ready to Wear. Rated R.
Wow. Let me rewind this because that's some spooky, weird stuff right there. Okay, so I go to this fashion show down in LA. It's story time, right? Let's talk about why they call me Max Road. I wake up one morning in the year 2022 and I got a fashion show to go to, and I'm thinking it's local. It's not local. I'm in Northern California in the Bay Area, and this fashion show is in Palm Springs. So I say, as your lawyer, I advise you to rent a car. So I did, right? I went to LA on a dare. Down there, I'm driving, and I'm not bragging, man. I'm just telling, okay? I'm doing like 110 to LA. The whole way. If there ain't traffic, I'm rocking, man. I get to Palm Desert in record time, you know, and I'm dressed in Gucci button up, opened up with this. You would think it was Scarface, but it was like this real criminal. He's holding an AK-47 in a backyard, real gangster shit, and he was actually, I'm not saying I'm gangster, I'm saying the shirt was really gangster, right? He's actually a hardened criminal who's doing time at San Quentin. If he's alive, he's still there, rotting right now. I'm looking fresh, basically, okay? I'm wearing red shoes. I'm down at LA by myself, or LA area, right? By myself, wearing red shoes. I don't think nothing of it. I'm outside of, first I start off just walking around what do you call it? El Paso Drive, right? And, you know, I'm alone, right? But I don't feel lonely, but I'm definitely alone. It would have been nice to like share this experience with someone, but There's no one. It's just me. And I'm like, all right, it's time to go to this fashion show. And I'm very apprehensive. I'm always like that. I never just like, in these like, whether it's an art show, fashion show, or going to the club, I never just like go in. Like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. I'm always just like, man, I'm gonna have to talk to people. They're gonna say things to me and I gotta like respond. And I'm nobody, you know? I got nothing for you. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing here. I'm perpetrating a fraud. Outside of the, before you even enter this gala, right? That is the beautiful thing about a fashion show. You don't know what the hell this is about to be, you know? I've been to mediocre fashion shows and I've been to some fly shit, man. And this was definitely fly. They have the red carpet with the backdrop, El Paso Drive, taking photos, right? So here I am, and I asked one of the, I don't know, coordinators, can you take a photo of me in front of this backdrop? You know, being that I'm not here with anyone, I need assistance. I always describe moments like this. It's like going to an amusement park by yourself, you know? You hop on a ride. Ah! You don't really, you're soulless, you know? You're just like... Because the joy of being at an amusement park is having your brother there, or your girlfriend there, and to watch the silly faces you guys make. When you're by yourself, you're like, eh. You're dead, you know? You're dead inside. You get off the ride and like families are celebrating, girlfriends, boyfriends, girlfriends are celebrating, having a good time, and it's just like, hey, I don't know anybody. You may have been lonely like I've been lonely, okay? I've been lonely. Alone, excuse me. I've been alone, not lonely. So yeah, man, he takes my photo. I throw on the Max Road smile, you know. Okay, I'm not Max Road at the time. I'm Malcolm. I throw on the Malcolm smile. And he hands me my phone back and he goes, yeah, that family over there, that whomever. And they were like, hey, this guy has a great smile. Is he a model? Like, come on, man. What were you guys thinking when you made this? You know, you thought that was fly? Ain't nothing fly about that, man. You know what's fly? This is fly, okay? Yeah, that's much better. You know what I mean? I lost this VHS tape on the bus. Had it in my back pocket, sat down, and got up, got off the bus, and it was left behind. One of my favorite childhood movies. I watch it every few years. Like, that's one of those movies I watch, like I listen to a whole song. This is watch list. Relatives watch list. This is Max Road. Will you please stop throwing that on? Okay. You got all these other movies, yet you keep on watching Repo Man. Anybody see Freaky Tales? Obviously, Repo Man influenced Freaky Tales. Great movie. Great modern day movie. Anybody who's like, they're not making classics anymore, watch Freaky Tales, and maybe that will sway you. Yeah, but they're just remaking stuff in which we've already seen. You know, they're using the aesthetic of back in the day to jog our memory berries. So, there's nothing that's made that hasn't already been done before. I sold my American release of this. I was feeling generous and I needed the money. Yeah. That's something I wish I could have back. I do have the VHS of that, Return to Oz. I have the VHS of it, the coffin style, right? Where it has, what the heck is her name? Faruka Balk? Faruka Balk. Is it Faruza or Faruka? Faruza. So I have your computer here. I'm gonna go with Faruka. That's stupid. It's Faruza. Faruza Bulk. I just acquired this on VHS. Why'd you get the VHS if you already had the Laserdisc? You're being gluttonous. Well, Laserdiscs don't have trailers. And I wanted to see what trailers were on. I want to see what trailers were on Ricochet. You know, I only watch movies that match the season. Like, I would never watch that in the wintertime. That's a summertime flick. This movie right here, some might find extremely boring. But for me, it reminds me of being a child, looking up to my father who was a fisherman, who is a fisherman, right? And wanting to connect with him. You know, I'm not from the South or the mountains or whatever, you know? I'm not one with nature like my father is, you know? But this movie helped me appreciate fishing with him when I was younger. Now, I don't like fishing. I don't go fishing. That may change as I get a little older, but I'm just not the fishing type. I'm a video hunting shark. Some people be like, I'm not a in the wild looking for Laserdisc and VHS tapes kind of guy. I would never force that upon anyone. But I know if I have a kid, right? If I have a little Maxwell Jr., this is what I do, kid, on the weekends. And we're going to go look for Laserdisc and VHS tapes. That's what we're going to do. That's how I spend quality time with my kid. Not doing what he wants to do. He wants to go to the actual movies. Yeah, right. We don't go to movies. We can go hunt movies. Max Road to Wellville. The Max Road to Wellville. All right. That's it for that stack. We're not going to end it there. Because I got more. Oh, I like how this is going. Yeah, you know, I'm going to make up for lost time. Because, yeah, I haven't done an episode in... It's the Yellow Bus. I haven't done an episode in, I think, 2 weeks. One of my favorites. So nice. I had to cop it twice. Anything Robin Hood, I'm on it. You know what I mean? You can't watch this without watching this because there's so many references in this to this. It's a 1-2 punch. Got Robinson Crusoe of Clipper Island. I do have the Japanese release with this Sansa's Obi strip. This was a grail for some time, and had it not been for the video hunter, I'd still be on the lookout for it. Oh, let me turn this down. There was I couldn't catch it, but when I went on that tangent about, well, was connected with Pret-a-Porter, ready to wear. But on the movie they go, I'm working on it. I couldn't catch it. I tried to be super smooth. I couldn't catch it. But yeah. Oh yeah. Rocketeer. Okay. Yeah, I was coming back from LA after the fashion show. Fashion show was dope. Okay. I love that shot. Indy on the bridge, right? I was going through a lot at the time. Or I don't want to say that. I hate that. I was going through a lot. We're always going through a lot. Our body's going through a lot right now. Just like it's doing what it's doing. It's always a lot. After the fashion show, man, I hit the road. If I was doing 110 there, I was doing 130 back. Long story short, I got yanked. Okay. The night sun was on me. And I'm so lost at the time that I didn't even know. Doing 130, looking backwards, looking in the rearview the entire time. And CHP at Dodge Charger was back there. Lights weren't on yet. I pulled over immediately. I'm in cuffs. I'm out of cuffs. Sends me on my way with a ticket. I eventually had to return to LA like 6 months later or something and go to court. It was cool. I promised myself I'd never be in front of a judge again. LA was LA the second time around. Luckily, nothing like major happened. But yeah, it was the end of that road. Going out partying, and I mean, I already had stopped drinking at that point. Some 4 years previous, but you know, smoking copious amounts of marijuana and staying up until 3 o'clock in the morning. Those days were over. It was time to make a change, not just talk about it, but be about it. And yeah, it wasn't an easy change, but some things happened in the following months after. No, when I went to LA, things were happening. Like the second to handle the ticket, I had done some things that landed me in a pretty unique position, and I knew I never want to lose what I gained. So, yeah, it's been a hard-fought battle to better myself. But yeah, no more 130 miles per hour in the middle of the night. I'm lucky to be alive. I skipped over the details of the near arrest, because it's like it's not even worth ruminating on. It's not. It's just something that happened, and by the grace of God, I was pulled over, and I was lucky that I didn't end up in Chatworth County Jail that night. I often forget I have this on Laserdisc. This is my favorite Rocky, next to 5. You have absolutely no taste. Kind of a knockoff Indiana Jones, right? You know, this was like Rodney Dangerfield was on fire. They gave this a 4-star. Jay Boyer of the Orlando Sentinel. Amoeba sticker. This movie's pretty wild. All right, we're closing out soon. Super Vitey. I hope you guys are enjoying the Black Bastard video podcast. I hope you're enjoying my style, which I don't really have a style. More times than not, I don't know what the heck I'm even rambling on about. Why? Because I'm jacked up on Black Bastard coffee. This movie right here, this was exactly what was like to live with my father. This movie right here. Peter Falk, that's my dad. Not gonna outsmart that old man. Okay, you're just not gonna do it. It's wild, like when you're around old people, you just cannot understand that they were once teenagers. You can't. It's hard. It's I don't know. It's impossible. Every time you see an old person, you're like, no way. Who do you think were the old people? Who do you think were the teenagers of 1937? Teenagers of 1977? You know? It can really F your mind up knowing that you are going to be geezer old. But you try to think about it, you're like, I laugh every time someone turns 30. You're just like, she don't calm your ass down, man. You can lie. Don't you understand that? You can still lie and say you're 25 years old. No one will know. I love this movie so much that I watched the crappier version, like right after I watched the. Well, they're Laserdisc. They're all crappy. Shut up. After I watched this version. All right, so that's it for the Black Bastard video podcast. Thank you for tuning in. It's been great rambling on like a rambler. Any closing arguments? Were we arguing? I hope we weren't. Guys, enjoy the rest of your week.